And Will Schustrick has just missed his putt. This is going to go into a playoff. Will playing conservatively, going for the 4. That's all he needed after Paul McBeth went out of bounds. And Johnny McCray finishes it off. Patrick Brown had a solid performance here. And McBeth taps in for his 5, as does Schustrick. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going into extra holes here at the 2014 USDGC. Johnny McCray throwing his tee shot here on number 18, and it hits and rolls. However, that is going to be just fine. That's going to be inbounds. Not quite as perfect as his previous shot here on 17. These 3 competitors are in a sudden death playoff. The lowest score on the first available hole is going to be your champion. Will Schustrick and Paul McBeth both carding 5s during regulation play. Schustrick missing a relatively short putt, and McBeth going OB on his second shot. McBeth is in the center of the fairway throwing a rock off the tee. Never before in USDGC history have we seen a 3-way playoff for first place. Of course, there was the epic Barry and Kenny battle a number of years ago. Schustrick's shot is coming in, and very nicely placed. And Paul McBeth throwing the same disc he threw earlier. And unfortunately, he is caught up on the left-hand side. That's going to be at best a 4. Johnny McCray looks to be cutting in a little bit short, as did McBeth. That's going to be close as to if he's inbounds or out. We're waiting on a flag. And it is a red flag from McCray. And Schustrick's shot is coming in with hyzer. It's going to need to sit down. Definitely came in hot. And he is safe. However, I think he's going to be down the hill. And McBeth approaches perfectly onto the green. Will Schustrick has done what no one thought could happen, and he has missed another putt here on hole number 18. That is going to give Paul McBeth life in an unbelievable turn of events. Paul McBeth thought he had absolutely no chance to still win this event just a few moments ago, and he needs to put this in from 12 feet. And Paul will move on, and Johnny McCray has been eliminated. And Schustrick lets Paul McBeth back in the door yet again.
Come on. Come on. Sit.
There you go.
Oh, do it again. Get in the hole. Oh, sit down, down.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah, Will.
Oh my gosh, Paul Macbeth has missed wide right. This is Will Schustrick from less than 15 feet. This is Will's opportunity to win the championship outright.
Will.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. Charm, buddy. After those first two, I'm sure you were second guessing. Come on, Mom, give me a high five.
Yeah, big winner!
Let's get the pull on Will's shoulder here. There we go.
I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. I have managed to catch up with both of our USDGC champions. That's because we have a performance flight and the open flight. However, Paige, you might have contended in that open flight with some pretty amazing shooting this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you played in the performance flight, which means you're really just rated against yourself, and you have to outperform yourself. And you did that by 30-ish strokes?
I think so, something like that, like 20 something.
Okay,
Yeah.
you shot really well. You were projected to shoot 74 each round, and you obviously averaged about 6 or 7 better than that, so that's pretty impressive. What's your biggest takeaway here at the USDGC this year?
Just really just play safe golf and keep it in the ropes, you know, whatever that means to you. If you think you can go for the shot, go for it, but if you aren't feeling confident, lay it up.
I'm going to go on record and say that you drive further and putt better than most men in our sport. So were you at all maybe intimidating some of the other players without even knowing it?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. What was it like playing with all guys all weekend long?
Well, you know, our sport's full of guys, so I play with guys a lot, you know, practice rounds, but it was definitely different playing with them in a tournament, and it was really fun. You know, it kind of challenged me to like keep up with them, but you know, it's kind of something that you don't want to look at the scores going in performance division, so kind of just play your best and hope that it beats somebody else's best.
There you go. I'll leave you with one other note that it was a year or two ago I saw you out here in practice, and you said you weren't throwing because you didn't feel like you had earned the right to be on the course. And then this year you were here and you played and you won. What's it feel like knowing that you've now conquered the beast that's Winthrop Gold?
I don't think I've conquered it, but you know, it feels good to be able to throw on this course, and you know, I did like finally earn a spot to play. Hopefully next year it'll be like in the open flight. You know, if I can shoot one of the rounds like I shot this weekend, I could probably qualify.
All right. Well, I've got no doubt that you could certainly contend with anyone at the open flight, and congratulations. That was awesome.
Thank you.
And we've also caught up here with Will Schustrick. Will, just a few short years ago, I was interviewing you when you won your first championship, and then you did it again, and now you've done it again. Am I good luck, maybe? No?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. It was one of the most dynamic finishes in all of disc golf. There was ups and downs, literally every hole from, we'll say, number 10 on out, and then some. Talk what was going through your head when you're trying to focus in and win your third world champion, U.S. championship title.
Well, throughout the round, I just kept telling myself, you know, I was down by 5 on hole 13, 5 or 6 holes left, and I told myself, if you just stay to your game plan and finish strong, you're going to give yourself a chance. And going into 17, I think I was 3 or 4 back of Johnny. And last year I had a pretty big debacle on 17, I would say. And just tried to think of good thoughts, think of a good shot, think of a time in practice that I got it in bounds, and just really kept myself confident on the shot. And I was pleased to get it in bounds, of course. And just gave myself the opportunity. That's all I wanted.
I know you're a fierce competitor and you want to win, but your heart's got to break a little when you see any of your fellow competitors, especially somebody as nice as Johnny McRae, struggle to get on that green. And I know you know the feeling a little bit. What was going through your head when you were watching that unfold?
Johnny's a great guy. You know, honestly, he's probably one of the best disc golfers of all time. And playing with him throughout the round, he was like listening to music and just pumped up and just ready to go. He would race you down the fairway on hole 16 or 15, and he was ready to go. He wanted to win really bad. And you know, my heart goes out to him, because I've been in that situation a couple times, and it's not a good feeling, but you can tell that he really accepted it, and he's one of those guys that knows that he didn't do much wrong, whether it was just a little bit more power, a little bit less power on a couple shots, and the entire thing has changed. And he knows that, and he knows that he gave it his all, and that's really all you can do out on it, of course.
He puts it all on the table, and I know all of you guys do. And then having the playoff, the last time we had a playoff of this magnitude, it was Kenny and Barry, and here you are now a 3-time champion battling it out with a 3-time world champion. That sets the stage for some pretty sweet action. Is there any parting shots, anything you'd like to say to everyone out there that was taking it all in this week or weekend?
You know, I just got to thank everybody that has supported me since I started playing disc golf. And, you know, all those people I know are rooting for me. And when I'm on the course on a big tournament like this, I think of them on every shot. And it gives me the confidence to do well. It gives me the confidence to go to the next weekend, or if I have a bad round, it gives me the confidence to go back out there and do it again, because there's so many chances in life to do better, that you just have to pick yourself up and move on.
Well, right now you are only second to Ken Climo in U.S. titles with 3 of them. That's a pretty elite club to be in. All right, with that being said, your Performance Edition champion, Paige Pierce, as well as your 3-time U.S. champion, Will Shoestrake. It's been an amazing week. Thank you guys for tuning in, for watching all the action. Thanks to Winthrop, Innova, the rest of the staff, and these peeps right here. I'm the disc golf guy, or are you the disc golf guy?
I'm not the disc golf guy.
Okay, he's not.
No.
I'm the disc golf guy. These are your champs, and we'll catch you guys inside the ropes.